my goodness. So the Eagles just traded up with the Commanders here and took...
I owe you an apology.
Mustard himself.
I owe you a bit of an apology.
Cooper DeJean off the board of the Philadelphia Eagles. They not only go Quinyon Mitchell in round 1, they go Cooper DeJean in round 2.
Just like in 2002. The last time, because we said yesterday, the last time the Eagles drafted a first-round corner was 2002, Lito Shepard. And you said, and they doubled up at the position with Sheldon Brown. And I may have said
it didn't matter.
I was like, it doesn't matter. We were in college at that time. That was a long time ago. Who cares?
And here we are. They did it again.
Wow. I
That's
think
a big
this
move by
is
the Eagles.
awesome by Howie Roseman. The meme continues. He can't keep getting away with it. Every year, the Philadelphia Eagles do this. Every year, it feels like Howie Roseman fleeces this entire process to get good football players on the board.
Before you rave about him, I think every team, I said, when you're in the top of the second round, you feel like you come away with 2 first-round picks. I think every team probably thinks that or might say that.
I genuinely believe
I think Washington can say that because they got their quarterback Jaden Daniels and now Johnny Newton. And I think the Eagles can absolutely say that. Quinyon Mitchell, probably the best corner in the draft, and then Cooper DeJean, number 1 corner on our board.
Cooper DeJean, number 8 overall on my board. Quinyon Mitchell, number 9. So they get 2. Not only do they get 2 first-round picks, they got 2 top 10 players for me in this class.
I mean, look,
at their biggest position of need.
Yeah, look, it's a good pick for them. I'll be honest, though. I think this is around the range where he should have gone. I don't know that he's a first-round player because I don't know that he can play outside cornerback. I am concerned by the sort of stiffness in his hips relative to the other top-level corners. And if you don't think he can be that guy, and then he becomes this sort of versatile player. Well, he can play in the slot, he can play some cornerback in certain coverages, or he can play free safety for me. That's more of a projection, right? And if you're projecting that, because we haven't seen that much of him doing all those other things, that is more of a second-round pick than it is a guy that should go in the middle of the first, because we don't know that he can do all that stuff at a really high level. We're just assuming he can because he's a generally good football player and a good athlete, and we assume he'll be able to do all of those things. But I think it becomes a good pick at this point because that's where somebody like that I think should go if you don't know exactly what he's going to be. And for Philadelphia, there's a spot to occupy anywhere, right? Whether he ends up becoming a long-term slot, outside corner, or safety for them, theoretically there's a position he could force his way into at every one of those spots.
So we got trade results. If the Rams trade was true, I really thought it looked like a typo. Well, let's see. I'll read it out. So the Rams go from 52 to 39. So they're going to go up 13 spots to go get Braden Fisk. And they give up to Carolina round 5, 155 overall, in next year's second-round pick. And so we have, if those are the true terms, we have the Panthers winning that 66% of the time.
That's a lot.
Very similar to the percentage return that we saw from the Jaguars against the Vikings in their trade yesterday. The trade up by the Vikings to go get Dallas Turner yesterday.
So the Commanders trade, they're getting both of the Eagles' second-round picks.
And so then the Eagles, do you want to do the next pick? And I can come back to this trade. Do the next pick.
Well, I don't see the next pick.
Oh, it's on the tracker. Do I trust the tracker here?
Ooh, it got us into trouble yesterday once.
Okay, I'll do the trade terms first. Eagles moved from 50 to 40. Well, they gave up 50 and 53. Two twos.
But they got a third back.
Right, to come up to 40. They also get a third back, Eagles, so they get pick 78. And then the Commanders also get a 5. Either way, I mean, I know it's tough to keep track of all those things on the show, but we have Washington winning that 57% of the time.
All these trades flying into the second round. I think this is a product of what we talked about before, right? The bad depth in this draft on day 3, the fact that the boards are going to start diverging and everyone's running out of players and they're going, well, I don't need there's no point in having these day 3 picks anyway because the players aren't that good. Let's trade. Let's go get our guys because we're running out of them.
Day 3 is fine. It's just the Rams giving up. They're basically saying
that doesn't make
Braden
sense.
Fisk is worth 2 second rounders.
But look at
basically.
all of these trades. I think it's a product of we are dealing with shorter, smaller draft boards than usual.